pleasant. It's pleasant. It sounds beautiful. It's pleasant, and yeah, I can imagine myself while on vacation, while going on a walk to the park. We live in an area where we are quite blessed to have a lot of positive forces of nature around us. You talk about the water. We have the beach. We have a couple of lakes within half an hour's distance that give water to the whole city. Very close to us. You just hop on a metro, and within 15 minutes we are at Powai Lake. And then you talk about the beach. We are within literally stone's throw from the beach, from this Arabian Sea.
300 meters.
Yeah, so I can imagine myself listening to breezy, relaxing, beautiful music such as this while at the beach or taking a walk in the park. Very often the kids and us, we go to the park. Sometimes if I have a counseling session on, then I don't go. Sometimes if Kirti is busy with her projects, various projects that she's in, which she's into, business projects, then she doesn't come, then I go with the kids. Sometimes the kids are busy and then we only can go alone. But I can imagine myself, listening to this on my headphones while at the park. I keep it on at a low volume because obviously I need to know if anyone is saying anything to me who I'm with. But this is what I can imagine myself listening to. It's relaxing. You don't realize the minutes have passed by. So 3-4 minutes, it just passes by quickly. So you need such music to listen to while you are relaxing at the beach, relaxing by the bay, relaxing in the park, exercising, light exercising, walking, jogging, trekking, hiking, birding. We of course, Kirti can talk a lot more about birding. She is like a birding master, or what do you call that? Madam. Birding maestro.
Maestro.
Yeah, like Seinfeld.
Like
maestro. So she's like the birding maestro. Our kids and Kirti, they are birding maestros.
I know, we love it.
In this country. So they literally can recognize birds, not just by the looks of the bird, by looking at it, but by the sounds.
It's flying in the sky.
Yeah, it's flying in the sky, the sounds. This is a pleasant song. It's definitely a song I can imagine myself adding to my playlist while I go to the park or the beach.
Also, it was pleasant, Savi. It was definitely pleasant, and it was soothing to listen to. It was relaxing. I appreciate music like that, and I appreciate the efforts. Whoever sang this one also has such a soft, soothing, voice. It sounded like a jazz group or something like that, with the music being very, very laid back and relaxing. Falsetto kind of voice here of the vocalist adds to the charm of the song, and you rightly said, there are experiences that can be heightened. Music listening experience can be heightened when it is coupled with something else.
Of course,
natural force.
To be honest, my first choice is always new age music.
I know. Yeah.
Mehdi, Kitaro, Yani, and so many of the pianists out there.
Definitely.
So those are my Yairuma, Kevin Kern, etc. So those obviously are my first choices. When all that is done, and if I want something new, then I will add this.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not bad, definitely not bad. And like you said, you could add this to your playlist. We are also in the process of making certain changes on our channel. Now we have passed that phase where we wanted to know, without any discrimination, without any bias, what all is there in the world. I'm not saying we may have discovered everything that is there in the world, but we have reached a substantial amount of music. We have been, we have discovered a substantial amount of music. We have given enough time, and we have been very patient in listening to everything. Now, this was demanded by a lot of patrons in the past as well as viewers. What are your top 10 songs? We were not ready then, because we have not yet heard or not yet.
I don't think we're ready now also, because there's a lot of music to listen to.
But it's not just 10 songs, Savio. Yeah. It's about what could you add in your playlist and what could you not.
Remove.
So we want to do that, because then people get an idea what we like and what we don't like. So that segregation and that, making our choices clear.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but just to add, we have theme playlists. We have one of those people who are highly organized, everything in its place and everything in its time. So we have one, in fact we teach that to people. I've trained thousands of people from all walks of life and all age groups in topics such as time management, goal setting, etc. So yeah, we have theme playlist. It's not like people in the West. Most people in the West, I've noticed personally, have just one playlist. You can't live your life that way. There's no wonder many of them are dying of cancer and Alzheimer's. You can't be that. You can't waste a life. You know, life is a
There's
blessing.
no diversity.
A life is a treasure. A life is a present from God. If you just waste it with limited things, I mean, when I'm talking about limited things, I'm not talking about people. You know, definitely you need to have limited people only in your life. You don't want to cross the limits. The worst thing you can do is add more followers, add more friends, add more people to your life's playlist. You know, but when you have playlist, you can't have the same playlist for everything. Now, when you're going walking, when you're relaxing in the park or by the beach or going for a picnic, going birding, you want something that's truly relaxing. Now, of course, when we go birding, we don't have our headphones on because we want to hear the sounds all around us. But I'm just giving you an example. If we are relaxing during the lunch break while birding for the day, definitely we want to hear something that is based on relaxation. So our choices will be based on that. So this will serve that. Then, of course, there are times when you want peppy music. You know, you're with your friends, you're partying, you're socializing. You want to, you know, disturb the neighbors. There are a lot of people in our surroundings who love disturbing their neighbors. You know, most of them belong to one religion and one community, and I'm one of the first persons to say it. People like them are destroying the planet. So, so similarly, you need to have theme playlist. So when you're with your friends, when you're partying, when you're enjoying, you need something
Different
loud,
kind of
you need
music.
something peppy, you need something exciting. So then the song won't come in, of course. You know, you'll have different kind of songs that will come in that playlist. So yeah, theme playlist is very important, and unfortunately, I don't know what is the problem with people in the West, especially in America and UK. You know, they live such limited, stagnant lives. You know, I would say it's frustrating. You know, what you're doing to yourself. There's no wonder that so many of you all are dying of cancer. So millions and millions are dying or have dead or died of cancer in the last decade. Millions of the people have died of Alzheimer's in the last decade in these two countries. It's no wonder when you've limited yourselves to such things. Even though the song sounds so good and pleasant, it won't help you. Because if you limited yourself to just one artist or one genre, I mean, your life is headed to doom, or it's already doomed.
No, we are one of those people who have been, priding ourselves by saying that we are open-minded and we are open to all genres of music. But that comes with a lot of openness and a lot of acceptance. Acceptance for all kinds of, things and all cultures, embracing, accepting, celebrating. That's what we have been doing on this channel. Right from day one, that is what our channel also stands for when its name is Enoma, Easygoing Native Outsiders Making Assessments. So it was all about,
That's right.
including everything.
Easygoing native outsiders making assessments. What a beautiful thing Kirti and I came up with.
No,
Pat
that's
myself on the back.
that's our basic values or the mood values, the core values that we come with, and we want to give it a sheen as we go forward. So we want to keep it shining as we go forward, and we want to explore more ways how we can do that on this channel. So definitely a lot to be done, and with the limited time, of course, from other areas of our life, any changes that only work towards that would be amazing. And I think that would also help our viewers and subscribers, that those who come. I know a lot of people don't like subscribing because they like to explore things without being limited. I get that idea because I do that too on YouTube. So that's the reason why we never asked people or requested people, insisted people go and subscribe our channel, because just keeping things open is more important than confining yourself. The moment you subscribe to a channel, you start getting more and more content from that area only, or that channel only. If you want to keep things open, I think the algorithm is not designed for people to be open-minded. That is the main reason why we never ever insisted people to subscribe.
Yeah, we want people to be like us.
We want people to be like us. Our own values should be
more open.
So and I respect that. When people do not subscribe, there is no compulsion, because you have kept yourself open to so many more things and so many more options, so many more recommendations.
Yeah, we are stunned by the amount of beggars on this platform.
Yeah,
And mostly
that
Americans,
is true.
mostly American beggars.
Yeah.
British and Americans. They've robbed people in the past, their ancestors that is, and they still try to rob people today. Being close-minded, really limiting your life. So this song would be perfect in a park. And coming back to the song,
And by the beach.
yeah, it's after all our reaction to music. Many people in
It's
the
our
West,
assessment.
many people in the West don't get it because they're used to closed channels. They're used to close-minded people, narrow-minded people. So they don't get it when they come to an open network, an open channel such as ours. They don't understand where we are coming from because they're coming from a very narrow place and a shallow place. They're greedy, they're jealous, they're evil. They don't have any understanding of peace and love. Hatred is uppermost in their mind. Even a friend gets more likes than them. For
That
an
will hurt.
example,
That definitely
for a
will
picture they posted of a new outfit or a new respirator tried out, they start hating that
hurt.
person.
I know.
I mean, get over it, yeah. There's more to life than all that. And I've seen this mainly with Americans and British. Such losers. They're such losers, most of them. Anyway, that's it for this one.